reputation, right?
Exactly right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Hey, you realize the microphones are on.
Turn mine off then. I've told you.
You can't turn yours off.
Test, 1, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey for this Friday, November 2nd. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Bruce Dickey. My guests today are Lucas Vaughn along with Jamie Hodges. Apparently, I did not get the memo that you're supposed to wear black.
It's Halloween.
Oh, it is. Well,
there should need to be a menu. Nice costume, by the way.
There it went, by the way. Now they know.
30 seconds into the show.
I didn't even make it. I meant we're still wearing our Halloween costumes.
30 seconds into the show, you blow
The illusion's blown.
Oh,
I haven't been here for a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's
I need
true.
some slack.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
Yeah, glad to be back.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about this in just a moment. It is, of course, Friday, November 2nd. We have a gigantic weekend of items to tell you about. Starting tonight here in Flora. Tonight in Flora, they have moved Halloween to Friday night thanks to Wednesday's rain. The rain started about 6 a.m. on Wednesday morning and ended around midnight or so, or 9 o'clock, maybe probably still raining right now if this is Friday. But Halloween is scheduled for tonight here in Flora. So, trick-or-treat night at Heritage Woods of Flora tonight. They'll be taking trick-or-treaters from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock there at the Heritage Woods. Also going on today and tomorrow, at the Daily Bread Shed, they are doing their free clothing giveaway, and that'll be today and tomorrow, 1 o'clock to 7 p.m. today, and then tomorrow it'll be from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Again, that's at the Clay City Methodist Church, and that is, you'll find it. It's right there in downtown Clay City. What else going on? Heritage Woods Social today at 2 o'clock. They're going to have a hot cider social over at Heritage Woods. Do you boys, big fans of the hot cider?
Mm-hmm. It's good for a cold. We've all been fighting colds, and it really helps clear the throat out. And
maybe a couple of little additional things to that hot cider, but.
Well, that was the thing. What do you add into hot cider to make it more effective on a cold?
Just a cinnamon stick, Bruce.
Maybe a little honey.
Honey and a cinnamon stick. I like your thinking, boys. That's the way to go about it. That's exactly right. What else is going on around the area today? It's the big end of harvest dance at the Flora VFW. That'll be tonight at 8 p.m. They're going to have a band. It's Johnny Williams and the Steel Herders. Johnny Williams and the Steel Herders. I don't know how much herding you need to do with steel, but they'll be running from 8 p.m. till midnight tonight. Otherwise, that would be a pretty long show.
Real long show.
A really long show. What else? What's going on in Salem today? The Salem Lutheran Church going to have their annual fall luncheon. That goes from 11 to 1 today. That's at 1401 Hawthorne Road in Salem. Select from a variety of soups and sandwiches, salads and dessert. Go with your friends or meet them there for lunch. Again, that's at the Lutheran Church, plus a bake sale. And they'll be also have some pies, cobblers, cakes, bread, candies, and more. Steak dinner. It's back. I know you've been waiting for it, Lucas.
Back?
It's back.
Man.
The steak dinner is back tonight at the St. Salem American Legion, and it'll start at 4:30, run to 8 o'clock tonight. Steak dinner with baked potato, salad, garlic bread, drink, and dessert for $13.
Have we ever got a confirmation whether that is all you can eat or not?
We haven't asked.
Check in.
Because we're in.
Yeah, check in. We're definitely
in on some of that.
Yeah, that's our Friday nights are suddenly open. Yeah. So it's a possibility.
Let's go.
Let's do that. Sounds like a winner. What's going on Saturday? All kinds of stuff going on Saturday. They're here in Flora. They're going to have a big library exhibit by a local artist, Rebecca Krutzinger. That's going to be a lot of fun from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. Not only will she have some items for sale, she'll also have a giveaway. They're going to be drawing for a 16 by 20 inch framed and matted print of Rebecca's original watercolor, Let Your Light Shine. So you might look out for that. A big old Get Out the Vote rally going to be taking place in Centralia today. Don't forget, you're only about 3 or 4 days away right now from voting next week, although I suppose some folks have already probably voted. Entertainment by Big 21. Again, and that'll be at 3 o'clock over at the Moose Family Center in Centralia Saturday afternoon. Big old St. Lawrence KFC, the Knights of Columbus Spaghetti Dinner, and that's in Sandoval on Saturday. That'll be from 4 o'clock to 6:30. There will be a free will offering in addition to the spaghetti, salad, garlic bread, and dessert, all kinds of good stuff. How about Salem Community Dinner Dance? Going to have the Salem Community Center Dinner Dance tomorrow night. That'll be at 6 o'clock and run till 10 o'clock. Tickets are $35 or a table of 8 for $240. Purchase your tickets at Marion County Savings Bank. Headquarters for Hair is also the Salem Community Activities Center. And I'm trying to see who the band is. It's their 30th annual dinner dance. I don't know who the band is, but I'm certain it will be outstanding. The Unaltered Tour is going to hit the tour. It's going to hit the Rock Church in Centralia on Saturday, and then I think on Sunday they're going to be at the big church in Orchardville. The Unaltered Tour is kind of an interesting thing. That's one of those things they try to get the teenagers not to hang out with each other and that kind of stuff. It's educational for parents and stuff, how to deal with teenagers.
So we need to be chaperones.
Well, either we need to be chaperones or you have a teenager.
I do have a teenager.
You might
I do have a teenager.
There's going to be one in Orchardville as well.
All right, I'll sign up. I'll get signed up.
There you go.
I got an 8-year-old that acts like a teenager.
That counts.
Is that a bad
that
thing?
probably does count. Also, one other thing, a community event, going to be the big Guadalupe Project, a trivia night fundraiser, and that's Saturday night at 6 p.m., and that will include 9 rounds of trivia, also fun games, and cash prizes. What is on TV? What's on Wabash here on this Friday night? All kinds of good stuff. It's NCAA football as the World Series is long over now. Pittsburgh is at Virginia tonight. That'll be at 6:30. That's on ESPN2, channel 638. That's at David Harrison 3. Did you know David Harrison had his own field?
No, I did not. And I figure it's not the same one because we would have heard about it from him if it was.
Well, maybe it's his grandson because it's David Harrison.
Because that's
third.
Luke's uncle, so he would have told him if he had his own field.
I suspect he would have.
I definitely know
I suspect he would have. I'll just keep going on. But that's at Virginia. Pitt at Virginia. Also tonight at 7 o'clock. Western Kentucky's going to be at Middle Tennessee State. That is at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium down there at Middle Tennessee. I believe that's in Murfreesboro. And Colorado is at Arizona tonight. That's a big game on Fox Sports 1, channel 610. That'll be, I believe, at 9:30 out there at Arizona, so do not miss that. Couple of NBA contests you're going to want to pay attention to. Oklahoma City at Washington tonight. That'll be at 7 o'clock at Capital One Arena there in Washington, and that is on ESPN. It's an ESPN doubleheader, channel 601. The big game of the night, the one that'll be a lot of fun at 9:30. Minnesota, the Timberwolves are at Golden State. Did you see what Golden State did to the Bulls this week?
Well, we were...
Only put up 92 at half.
Klay Thompson almost broke the three-point record for a single game.
No, he did.
Almost.
Oh, he did break it?
He almost did in the first half.
Oh, that's what I mean. Almost the first half broke the three-point record.
He almost did in the first half.
I mean, he played all of 25 minutes and scored 52 points. So
he had a
that's
solid,
pretty good average.
He had a pretty good night. You are watching the Take the Points edition of Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Lucas, Jamie, and I will be back right after these words. Stick around.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
Welcome back, folks. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey this glorious Friday morning. Hope you are having an enjoyable day. My guests today are here on the Take the Points edition. Lucas Vaughn down there and Jamie Hodges here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him back, Jamie Hodges.
Thank you. Hey, before we get started.
By the way, thank you very much for Lucas for sitting in by himself the last 2 times. And we do need
new daddy Lucas Vaughn. Got a baby girl here Friday.
I wouldn't call me new daddy. I'd call me daddy again.
Yeah.
Daddy
Congratulations to Lucas and Blair. And
little Rainbow Warrior Vaughn.
Yeah.
That's outstanding.
Little Jamie Ray Vaughn. I like it.
L and K.
Oh, that's it.
I was
close.
Yeah. So she's so it's a little boy.
No, not so much. I can't produce boys. I got 3 little girls.
Well, that's fine.
No, everything was good. She's a good little girl so far.
Blair doing okay, and everybody's doing wonderfully.
Her 3rd kid, she's professional at it.
We're going to tell her to go ahead and come back to work then. Yeah. Back to school. So Blair, come on back to work.
She's going to take the time to get it to her. I don't blame her for that.
Well, that's outstanding. I got to know. We'll ask you here in just a few minutes, but you go ahead and think about it. Were you able to watch college football and high school
So here's
football?
the picture I get Sunday. So I'm with Luke's 2 brothers Sunday watching the Bears and the Colts.
The Bears. Yeah, Bears, yeah, sure.
And then the Colts played afterwards. So we're sitting there and we get this picture from Blair, and it's Lucas in the hospital, feet up, I suppose, on Blair's bed, her laptop going with the Bears game on it.
And another game on the other TV. So, yeah, in fact, I watched lots of college and pro football all weekend long.
That's because Evansville stations, for whatever reason, didn't have the Bears on this week. Is that like the first time the Bears haven't been available in Fairfield for?
I don't know. Unfortunately, the Cincinnati game was on, so I was forced to watch that abomination. But I had to get the Bears game, so I had to get the laptop out. Well, thank goodness for Reddit.
Yeah, no kidding. Folks, you were watching Take the Points edition. Well, this is a big sports show. Jamie and I, you were busy Saturday. Jamie and I attended and helped call the big Fairfield game against the Newton Eagles. What were your impressions of the Fairfield Mules as they've advanced to take on Williamsville this week?
Just my impressions, just overall in high school football, when you get to playoffs, there's no easy wins.
Yeah.
And you have to have things go the right way. And I was telling Lucas on the way up, the thing that just stuck with me after the game, I guess, was the Mules fumbled 3 times and recovered all 3.
That's right.
I mean, just little things like that or stats like that are what make or break a game, especially in an overtime game.
They could have had turnovers those 3 times. The turnovers they did had, they were two interceptions. 2 interceptions of the Mules. I think more interceptions than completed passes, right?
Yes, and the other thing, which we knew going in, they were playing Newton, and we knew this was going to happen. We were up in the booth, and it was a well-played, very clean game, very sportsmanlike, but, man, you could hear every hit. Yeah. There was no small, I'm going to tackle you. It was pop.
In comparison to some of the games that Jamie and I have watched this season.
Which have been several.
It was the hardest hitting game we've heard for sure.
By far.
And, and we saw Salem play a pretty good Westmont team.
Yep.
And they hit the heck out of Westmont. But this Newton Eagles team and the Fairfield Mules, they were just really popping past.
And they were helping each other up afterwards. But there were several times, Dylan Hefner, kind of the workhorse for the Mules, one of the toughest kids I've seen on a football field in a while. There was a play here and there he'd have to come out and sit out a play. He'd get popped, and he'd come out for just one play. Yeah. He'd come out for a play and get a little clearer head and go back in.
Well, actually, one of those plays, like in the first half, down in there toward the end zone, where he was forced to come out of the game, it was a little bit lower than his head.
Yeah, well, yeah, he was talking in a high-pitched voice. He could have been in the musical this week at the high school.
Take a play, Coach.
Yeah.
To take one off.
No, I'm looking forward to this game Saturday against Williamsville because they come from that region. We're all friends.
Springfield.
We're all friends with Joe Joslin and his brother Scott. Mm-hmm. Scott lives in Rochester, so we've all kind of followed the Rochester Rockets. We know that conference up there. All those teams are so good.
It's an outstanding area. Went up there. The Mules played Tremont up there about 4 or 5 years ago.
14 hours away.
And Tremont just waxed Fairfield.
Yep.
And Fairfield had a solid team that year. I think they ended up. I don't think they made the playoffs that year. I think that was one of the years they didn't make the playoffs recently. But the level of football up there is outstanding. Speaking of outstanding, Lucas, what do you think about the Black Diamond Conference getting 3 teams
who we've made fun of all year?
We've made fun of.
Impressive. To go have 5 teams in, win 3 of them. So we got 3 BDC teams advancing, and all 3 teams have home games this weekend. So
Edwards County beat Madison 7-0.
7-0.
7-0. They scored in the first quarter, I think, on their first possession, and then from then on, it was basically a defensive struggle. And that's one thing we've noted about Edwards County all year long. They play tough defense.
They do. That's what they've hung their hat on. That's kind of their mantra. They've just leaned on the defense.
Yeah, and now they are playing a tough Central A&M squad that came back to beat Red Hill on Saturday. That's put up 48 points. So,
and the Red Hill, who we'd seen,
saw them beat Flora first week.
Yeah, who we covered that game, and I was just shocked. I really thought Red Hill had one of those teams that could make some noise this year.
The other team going on in the Black Diamond Conference is the Chester Yellow Jackets. They'll play Maroa this week, also at Chester. All 3 BDC teams with home games. Who has the best shot, you think, of advancing to the 3rd round?
I'm scared.
Williamsville's tough. Fairfield's going to have their hands full. Edwards County's going to have their hands full. Maroa Forsyth's 10-0 going into Chester.
If you got to pick one of the 3.
Fairfield's got the best chance of going through. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you, honestly.
Yeah. Fairfield's got the best chance. They've been in this position before.
And I just like this group. We're a little biased. We actually know their players better. We know the parents of the players. Yeah. So I'm biased, but I just really like this group of kids Fairfield has.
Yeah, we just hope that we don't sound too biased on the television.
I can't help it. When it's playoff time, it's hard not to, Bruce.
It does get pretty tough.
How many games do you think you and I have done over the years, counting every sport?
Of Fairfields or all together?
Just all together.
You got to figure I've done on average.
I started Albion.
Yeah.
About the same time you started Fairfield.
Yeah, that was in 2005. I started about 10 years before that. Oh, gosh. I've probably covered about, figure 60 games a year, 60 to 70 games a year, call it in the middle for 30 years. Oh, gosh, not 30.
Do the math.
25.
Oh, man.
25 years. Oh, does that mean I've done like 1,200 games?
So
that's over 1,200
So
games.
give me half of that. So let's say we're at 2,000.
Okay, all right.
And when you get in the playoffs, it's
different.
hard not to be. It's a whole different thing, man.
Oh, the playoffs. That's the other cool thing for those of you who haven't had or weren't able to be down in Fairfield to see the end of that game. Newton put what a game. It was such a struggle, and it was back and forth, and it went to overtime. And whenever Fairfield scored that touchdown to win it in overtime, it was like 1,000-pound weight being lifted off the entire crowd.
I was wore out. I was tired. I needed a nap.
No, we didn't play.
No, yeah.
Well, best of luck to all those teams. Congratulations, by the way, also to the Salem Wildcats on their fine year. It ended last
Another
Saturday
good team
in
we
Paris.
got to watch.
Yeah, another good team. Salem lost to the Paris Tigers last weekend. Paris, a good team. No shame in that. Congratulations. The Salem Wildcats finished their season at 6-4. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, the guest today, Lucas Vaughn, along with Jamie Hodges. We're going to talk college football next. We're going to talk NFL football.
High school volleyball.
High school volleyball. The Fairfield Mules are playing Wednesday night. We'll see. We'll predict the future. And thanks. And might even talk a little NBA. Who knows? You're watching Take the Points on Wabash Catch TV. Back right after these.
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
That's right. Welcome back, folks, to
Captive audience.
Big Talk. Yeah, no kidding. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is. She wouldn't even know how to work the remote, would she?
Nope.
You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Guest today, Lucas Vaughn, along with Jamie Hodges. And we would be remiss, wouldn't we, Jamie, not to mention the Wednesday night, the Fairfield Mules played Pana. Now, it's tonight while we're taping this, and so we don't know what has happened in that game yet. But Fairfield is playing Pana. Boy, those Fairfield Lady Mules volleyballers having a good year, aren't they?
Yeah, they're in the Sweet 16. I don't remember. You went quite a bit earlier than I did to high school, so maybe you can shed some
Last
light.
time Fairfield had a team get to the Sweet 16. And
have they had a volleyball team? That was the discussion today. The answer we came up with was no.
Really?
They'd had one, win a regional, make sectionals, but lose in the first game.
Okay.
They've had some regional wins, but not win a first round game after.
Well, North Clay lost on, I think North Clay lost on Monday night against Stu Strauss, and that's the same team that's knocked them out the last couple of years. They made the sectional final last year, so congratulations also to the North Clay gals for getting to the sectional. But yeah, the opportunity, that's the interesting thing about volleyball at this time. The games are over so quick, and I mean they're going to play 3 different games this week. They're cutting it down from 32 to 4 by tonight.
And it's crazy. It's because of volleyball matches, usually an hour.
Yeah, hour and a half, depending on whether you get whether you have a third set,
right,
or not. But yeah, best of luck to the Fairfield Lady Mules, and this might even be too late for that. Or best of luck to them Friday night if they win tonight. That's for sure. All right. Saturday, big night at the all kinds of big night stuff going on Saturday. Had World Series Game 4, had had college football.
It was almost Game 4 and 5 and.
Was it Game 4 the one that went real long, or Game 3 went real long?
No, it was Friday night. It went real long.
It was Friday night, kind of Friday night. Saturday morning. Yeah, so
that's the thing. Were you boys at all surprised after the long night the Dodgers cut it to 2-1 on Friday night that they were able to, or that the Red Sox were able to knock them out the next 2 at home? Any surprise at all?
I am, especially since Rich Hill came out that next game and pitched a great game for 6 1/3, 70, something like that, and then got in the bullpen, and Red Sox when they got in the bullpen, they scored.
The sports writers are all giving Dave Roberts all kinds of guff about how he ran his bullpen and who all he was letting hit. It was basically the analytics people versus the field go with your gut people. What were your thoughts on that? Did you pay any attention to that, either of you?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't watch a lot of it.
Okay, how about you?
I watched starting in the 11th inning. We got moved from the delivery room to the secondary room, and I saw that the game was in extra innings. I was like, I'm going to watch the extra innings. I still didn't make it through the whole thing. So I actually woke back up about 2 o'clock, 2:15, and Blair goes, she was feeding Ellen. She goes, they just hit a walk-off. The Dodgers did. So, yeah, I mean – in that game going 18 innings, I don't know that you can question anything.
I'm talking about over the whole course of the series.
Well, like you said, it's analytics versus gut feel.
Yeah.
Dave Roberts was a player on the field, and I think he's going to go with gut feel over analytics every single time since he was a player. Guys like Joe Madden and some of them other guys that didn't really have long careers.
But the thing was, Roberts went analytics the whole time. He didn't let Bellinger hit.
Yeah, he went matchups, and that's what
matchups.
Yeah, and I think that has something to do with if you saw that they did lambaste him and say you're leaving your best players that you've won with all year long on the bench.
Well, nevertheless, Boston is an outstanding team. Even though I don't like the Red Sox, you can't take anything away from 4 World Series championships in the last 15 years.
Looking back, I don't think Dave Roberts, no matter what he did, it looked to me like Boston was a better team all the way around.
Yeah, I thought you meant that game. I'd watched some of the other games, and Boston was basically position by position almost was better.
All right, then college football, big day on Saturday. How about my Illini?
How about them? They put up 33, right?
How about my Hoosiers Friday night?
How about your Hoosiers Friday night?
What a comeback almost.
They tried.
Yeah,
almost,
they tried.
maybe.
Yeah, they almost came back.
They couldn't get it over the hump, though.
What was the highlight of college football Saturday?
Clemson rolled. There wasn't Alabama was off. There was quite a few teams that had off weeks. Texas lost, but I didn't see that there was any grand.
Texas
win.
losing was kind of a shock to folks.
Yeah, it was. It was them losing. But
Our West Virginia looked good again finally.
yeah, West Virginia looked good again. Yeah, I did watch that one.
They're back.
They're back.
Well, I
and
tell
they're
you
at
what,
Texas
Georgia
this
beat
week.
Florida, which was another big one there. That kind of knocked Florida.
They
out
beat
of
them
the
pretty
equation.
good, too.
They ran away at the end.
Here's the funny part about that game, because I caught a big chunk of it after the Fairfield playoff game, and when I first started watching it, Florida was in it. It was a good game,
Yeah.
and then next thing you know, you look up and Florida's out of it.
Georgia's kind of ran away at the end.
Well, I tell you what, of course, my favorite one, and I'm going to mention it now, even though we're going to talk about our wagers later on. My favorite game of the weekend was, of course,
Probably UK.
Kentucky. Yeah. Kentucky coming back and stealing one from Missouri.
And that is a good word for what they did
They
at the end of that
stole
game.
that game from Missouri.
That was on the same time as Florida, Georgia, and I was flipping.
15-14 final.
If you didn't get a chance to see it, Kentucky was down, 2 touchdowns with 5 minutes to go or something like that. And they drove downfield and scored. And tried the onside kick, and it didn't work, so they used their timeouts, right? Got the ball back, but there was a point in there where there was a phantom pass interference, right, on the last play of the game.
Yeah.
Was it really that bad a call? I never saw it.
I didn't see it.
It looked pretty bad.
Yeah, I saw the replay. I didn't
looked
see
pretty
the pass
bad.
interference, but yeah, they won on untimed down. So, but that's a win, I guess.
A win's a win.
Wins a win.
A win's a win.
And they
How
play
about
Georgia
that?
this week, I believe.
Yeah, Kentucky is playing Georgia this week. We'll talk about the matchups this week, as well as talk about the NFL week to come. And we'll be right back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. I'm Bruce. That's Jamie. That's Lucas. We'll be right back after these words.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area, with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I guess so. Yeah, finally. Welcome back, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We've been talking all kinds of stuff about college football. There's that map of college football you were talking about. How about that? You know, I got to tell you, Illinois is not really that big when in major terms. Yeah, Nebraska pretty much is very large.
Yeah,
on it.
Nebraska really sticks out on it.
How come IU so small?
Over there by Cincinnati.
Because we don't need to show off what we got.
The same size as Memphis. And
Banners, baby, banners.
All right, what was the favorite thing about the NFL weekend?
Colts win.
Bears won.
Well, not your favorite thing. What was the most interesting thing then about the NFL weekend?
Colts win.
Bears won.
Hugh Jackson finally got fired.
And Todd Haley at the same time.
And Todd Haley.
That means Greg
which
Williams.
one went first?
I don't know.
I thought I read you, but
Yeah, I'm not sure which one went first, but
Hugh Jackson with the overall record at Cleveland,
3 and whatever, yeah,
and 1.
336-1. So 40 games, 3 wins.
that's a pretty good job to pull that off if you think about it. That's pretty masterful.
How in the world do you do that? Yeah, that's
3.5 years now.
Yeah,
like
that's pretty rough. And then if you count his other tenure, the 8-8 at Oakland, he still has the worst record. He has the worst record with one team of any coach in the history of the league. That 336-1. He has the second worst record all time of any coach who's had more than one team, and at his 11 and whatever it is, 11 and 44-1. So the other one kept his job back in the 1920s and 30s. Was Burt Bell. He owned the team.
That helps. That helps.
That'll do it.
He owned the Eagles.
That is good job security.
That is good job security. So how in the world? I mean, what is Cleveland going to do? They're halfway through the season.
You hear the names being thrown out.
Week.
You've heard the names thrown out, haven't you?
Greg Williams isn't going to keep that job.
No.
They're not going to get Lincoln Riley, are they?
Nah, he said no.
You heard the other name.
What other?
In college, who all of a sudden his team's
Iowa State?
Iowa State's coach.
No kidding.
It's being thrown out there. I swear.
I tell you what, he's got him going.
This weekend, by the way.
Yeah,
so
he's got him going. I mean, it makes more sense than going to some fanciful name of the past like PJ Fleck at Minnesota. Yeah. That's kind of knocked him out a little bit. But that was the fun news. Fun for everybody, but poor old Hugh, I guess. It might help. It's got to help.
He may be relieved.
Hey,
he may be relieved.
I'm thinking Jeff Fisher's coming in. Jeff Fisher's coming out for a solid 7-9, 8-8 season.
Well, the other deal was Cleveland went to
Greg Williams is a former St. Louis Rams coach.
There you go.
Well, so Cleveland also made inquiries about draft picks for Sean McVay.
Yeah, that'd take.
And so they were talking about how many number ones would it take? 7, 8? You wouldn't put
McVay from the Rams?
Rams wouldn't do
and
that.
then Jeff Fisher could go back to the Rams, and then Todd Gurley's being punished for not running it in and goes back to 30 yards a game.
I got to tell you, I like the thought.
It's all falling in line.
Since I don't like the Rams anymore, I do watch them all the time because they are such fun to watch. I mean, they're such a good offense to watch. But what do you do? What do you do? That's all. What's the big games to look for this weekend, boys? What's the big games? What are we concentrating on?
Alabama LSU.
Alabama LSU in the colleges.
Which is a lot bigger line than we thought. It's at LSU. Death Valley at night.
Death Valley at night. I don't think they've probably ever been this big an underdog in Baton Rouge.
Can't imagine.
Against a team, the Alabama Crimson Tide, who are supposedly I did a little research on this one. I did because I'm a numbers guy. I did some research. Here's an interesting couple of statistics. Here's the stat for teams that are 8-0 at least, with an 800 record, that are have had coming off a week of rest and playing on the road. That's pretty good.
There's a lot going on there.
There's a lot going on there. They are 20-11 straight up, 3-8 on 3-8 against teams that are over 750. So basically, teams coming off a bye are like sleepy coming in.
And they're going to be in Death Valley, which will not be sleepy.
The Death Valley will not be sleepy at night. Also, one other thing, Alabama has played teams. The record of the other teams that they've played, Alabama is what, 8-0, and LSU is 8-1.
Yeah,
8-1. Alabama has played teams with a total record of 29 and 36, while LSU has played teams with a record of 40 and 17.
Wow.
Of those 17, 8 of them are LSU.
Wow.
So, Bruce, who you picking this week?
Alabama.
See, and here's what makes me mad about your picks is because I was telling Lucas on the way up, man, I really want to throw some cheddar at that LSU.
You throw all you want.
No, because you are.
Well, I don't think you don't want to go with the Bruce Dickey fade.
Maybe the Jamie Hodges fade after last weekend.
We may as well see. Yeah, all right. We'll give our pick for college. I am taking LSU, and I'm putting $30 on it of our entertainment fake money.
Our funds.
Our fun money. That's just I couldn't avoid it.
At plus 14.5, right?
A couple other games coming up. I don't know if you guys are on any of this. The West Virginia at Texas game. I had a couple of interesting statistics on that. Are you interested?
I'm listening, yes.
I didn't know if you were interested in this or not. Texas is 9-15 against the spread in conference as a favorite.
Okay.
And they are 3-9 as a home favorite.
Wow.
And this is in the last.
And they're going against the fighting
Tom Herman.
And they're going against the
Not
fighting.
Texas. Tom Herman is that way. Tom Herman against the team that's hot.
The fighting Will Greer's.
The fighting.
And Texas got 3 losses now. I mean, they said Texas is back. Texas is back. They lose this game, they got 4 losses. Texas ain't back at 5-4 or whatever they're going to be.
You think Herman will feel some heat? They lose this one, 4 losses.
You would think he would start feeling a little bit of heat. I gave my college pick. What are you doing for college, Lucas?
My college pick
and explain
is I'm going to take Oklahoma. Oklahoma minus 13.
Who they playing?
They're at Texas Tech. They're hot. They changed defensive coordinators. Defense looks a lot better. They're still putting up 50 points a game.
Well, they have athletes. They have tremendous athletes on defense.
So I'm going Oklahoma. I watched that Texas Tech Iowa State game, and Texas Tech surprised me, but Oklahoma's good. I think I can see Oklahoma being in that playoff hunt at the end of the season.
$20.
Yep.
All right. How about you, sir?
UCF home against Temple minus 10.
The national champions. Last year's national champions, the Central Florida.
One of only 4 undefeated teams left.
The main reason, they're playing Thursday night. I love me some Thursday nights. $20.
So all right, good for you. Did we ever get a Weeze?
I never got a Weeze college bet.
We got the Weeze NFL.
I got a Weeze Pro, but I didn't get anything else.
Go ahead.
Since we're still talking college, what's your super dog?
My super dog, I'm taking Stanford. Stanford plus 9.5.
Stanford's getting 9.5. Who are they playing?
Washington, at Washington.
It's at Washington.
Which just got their butts rolled by Cal.
And Cal's not that good.
Cal's not very good at all. So I'm going to try Stanford there.
I don't see a thing wrong with that. How about yourself?
Pitt Panthers plus 7.5 against.
I saw this one. It was
Virginia.
Yeah, that was in me.
Thanks, buddy.
That's tonight, isn't it?
Yeah. Once again,
or that's Friday night. That's
Friday night.
Yeah.
I've got a whole theme of
like the early games.
Yeah.
You really do like the early games. I'm not a Notre Dame believer.
Not a believer yet, huh?
I'm not a believer.
Still not.
I'm still
What's
not.
What's it going to take, Bruce Dickey, to make you a Notre Dame believer?
It's going to take for him to win the national championship.
Oh wow! That's all.
That's it.
They're going to have to get to the Final Four and win a game. Maybe if they get in the national championship, I might.
Well, they're there now. According to the rankings, they're there.
So I've got Notre Dame losing at Northwestern.
Yep.
plus 9.5.
Yep.
Plus 9.5. So yeah, I
That's just a hate bet. That's just a grudge bet. That's all that is.
That's all he gives at the Missouri's.
It worked last week.
Yeah,
It worked last week.
It did work
didn't
last
it?
week.
It
You're right.
Missouri Notre Dame. Bruce is taking against him.
Yeah.
All right, we've got professional football now to look at too. Let's make sure I didn't lose. Yeah, I did go off. Professional football. What you got going in the NFL, Lucas?
I am taking the Vikings -5. They're at home versus Detroit.
Vikings coming off that tough loss Sunday night to the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, their offense. I love watching Diggs and Thielen.
Yeah.
Those two guys, they can catch a ball. So I'm on Vikings there.
Did we ever figure out what Weeze was going to do?
Weeze is going to take Cleveland plus 8.5 versus Kansas City. They're at home versus KC. So I do.
So
have
he
that
is
one.
taking. By the way, I
He's
did
taking
have
Greg Williams.
I did have some notes on that Cleveland. No, I didn't write them down, did I? Yeah,
You've got notes on KC.
I got notes on KC. They're 7-1 against the spread. They were 7-0 going into last week. Now 7-1. They lost against the spread last week, and the folks I was listening to said, yeah, the teams. All right, here's another weird one. Teams with a new head coach are 4-1 against the spread.
Really?
During midseason, head coaching changed the last 5 games.
I would have guessed that reverse.
No, apparently the coaching changes are
Get some players fired
doing
up, or
something. Yeah, doing something for the
Probably
players.
changes. You got less tape about what's going on ahead of you. So the team comes in, new coach changes up what they're doing on offense, defense. So
It'd be like starting Tim Tebow right now. There's not a lot of tape out there on him this year.
It'd all be kind of 5 or 6 years
I
old.
bet him.
Yeah, so I mean,
Would you bet on Tim Tebow right
can't
now?
really scout.
You wouldn't bet on Tim Tebow right now.
Don't try us. Don't tell us what we will and will not bet on
right now.
All right, what are you doing this weekend, Sunday? What are you doing Sunday?
Obviously, there's nothing Sunday. There's
Is it Thursday night?
There's that awesome Thursday night Oakland San Fran game.
Oakland versus San Francisco. Nobody's going to even watch that game.
He
except you.
And I'm going to want lots of scoring, Bruce.
Oh, it's the over.
I'm going over 46.5.
Okay. All right. By the way, we didn't have a chance.
I'm just counting on no defense.
Well, that makes sense.
Oh.
We haven't had a chance to mention, other than the fact we can now that I'm on this game, the New Orleans Los Angeles Rams game is the over for that game is the highest over under in 15 years in the NFL.
At 60.
That's 60.
They usually cut it. They usually cut an NFL game at 59.5. They like that mid 50s, about as high as they like to go.
60 points. They've broken the barrier. Of course, this is the season 4, isn't it?
Offense.
Yeah, except for last Sunday when the overs didn't go over by a half point every time, and you keep thinking, well, this one will go over, and it doesn't.
Well,
Sorry, Jamie.
Not bitter at all.
Yeah.
No bitterness at all. No. How did we do last week, by the way?
You don't
before I
wanna
give
know.
mine,
We actually all went 1-1, and
So,
somebody
as a
here,
team, we went 4-4.
Yep, and somebody here hit their second Superdog of the year.
Second Superdog.
Yep, Bruce Dickey. With
So you and I both have. So you and I both have 2 Superdog hits.
I believe so.
We got more than that.
You have 2 or 3.
Yeah, we got.
I've got 3 Superdogs.
and I've got 3.
More importantly, I still have the $80 fake money lead.
That's true. That is the biggest deal. By the way, I am taking New Orleans with the fake money bet. However, didn't like
Even after
anything.
reading this, you're taking New Orleans.
Yes, I am. It's home.
That's
Against an undefeated team.
Against an undefeated team, they're at home. The Mercury Morris Dolphins will be watching, and they'll be waiting for the loss.
Isn't that a little early? Maybe it is a little
They're the last team. They're the last undefeated team. So yeah, I'm going to take New Orleans to knock off the LA Rams in New Orleans.
Be a fun game to watch.
Is that Sunday afternoon or Sunday?
It's afternoon. I can't believe it didn't become. But Sunday night's Patriots Packers.
Yeah, Patriots Packers Sunday night. So yeah,
But I'm still.
None of us are touching Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers, huh?
No, not yet. It's not for show purposes.
see how Saturday and Sunday goes.
Unofficially, I foresee some sort of action. But
Terrifically unofficially. Well, you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. That's Lucas. This is Jamie. I'm Bruce. We'll be back right after these words.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. I didn't have any warning to that. I would have not hit open mics.
Sorry.
Are you feeling better?
I'm getting there.
Let's hope you get better. Let's hope you get better. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'm Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for joining in today. And we do have
breaking news.
Breaking news. What's the breaking news, Jamie Hodges?
Maryland fires head coach DJ Durkin after just saying they were bringing him back.
They brought him back yesterday. They brought him back Tuesday. And we're taping this. I guess we let the cat out of the bag again. We're taping this Wednesday. And Maryland has once again, well, I guess for the first time, fired, but removed DJ Durkin from his job. I was astonished that they brought him back.
I was kind of shocked too, and it even though they've now done the right thing and removed him, still leaves a little bit of stain on the program, the fact they brought him back in the first place, I think.
Okay, the question is, and this is my, having watched college football for 50 years, cynicism coming out. Did they do it? Did the Maryland Board of Regents do it because of the backlash, or did they finally come to their moral senses, or did they realize that no parent is going to let him back into their living room to recruit their child?
Backlash.
Yeah, a backlash.
The only reason they brought him back was Maryland's been on a little bit of a hot streak.
Yeah, with another coach.
And so,
because he hadn't been near the program for 2 months.
He'd been near the program. We all know how that works.
He's not been on, you're saying Urban Meyer?
He's not been on
around Ohio State.
He's not been on the field during game time. He's been around the program.
They don't let him in the building. But, I mean,
sure, they don't.
Maybe he's exchanging text messages. Well, that's the thing. you also had team uprisal. The team was talking about boycotting the game Saturday. They had 3 or 4 guys get up during the welcome back meeting and walk out of the room. It was really a tremendously ugly situation. Ladies and gentlemen, who don't know what happened. Back in May, a player passed out and died at a workout run by the strength coach, who was basically under the auspices of the head coach. And apparently, under an investigation of the Maryland system, they decided, hey, it is what they call it, toxic.
There you go.
They were calling the whole program toxic. And then Maryland on Tuesday hired him back for some reason, which that's what I don't understand. Why did the board go ahead and hire him back?
I don't know. I don't know if they thought it died down enough, if it had went away.
See, that's going to be the interesting question in the whole thing, especially since they turned around and fired him after one day. They had pressure brought to bear. The governor jumped on him and said, "Hey, this is a bad deal. It's a bad look," and I just don't understand 15 Board of Regents members like that deciding, hey, this is a good idea to bring this guy back.
They must have had people on the board that were a fan of this Durkins, just in general. And then I think they realized when they brought it back and it started going crazy that, okay, bad plan.
Well, I think also,
backtrack.
Also apparently he had a meeting with the board on Monday, and maybe he gave him the old college spirit stuff.
Well, the president, Wallace Lowe, he's retiring in June.
Well, he only decided to retire in June when the board said they were going to hire this guy back over his.
He hired him back because the board told him to, or they were going to fire him.
Right.
If he didn't bring him back. So he didn't want him back.
Then he said he's going to retire. He wasn't planning on retiring in June. So, well, it's a wild story. Of course, it's still moving, and that's it. Of course, everybody, the person who gets forgotten in all this are the players, and the player who passed out and died. Yeah, that's the worst thing. Well, I'm glad they got it straightened out there, just for the sake of the kids.
It sounds like they need to move on all the way around from this.
Sounds like it. And they might have also. I wonder if there was also any pressure brought to bear by the Big Ten Conference. Do you think that's a possibility?
You think Jim Delaney had to be involved somehow?
Jim Delaney might have
as hands-on as Jim Delaney is.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not.
They definitely had input.
Yeah, he's in the middle of everything.
Well, that's the other thing. The Big Ten Conference is giving them $30 or $40, $50 million a year.
Just off the TV contract.
Just off the TV.
Yeah, there's definitely input there.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, it's I guess he's looking for a job now.
I'd like to say probably won't get one, but you never know.
I know,
you
that's
can't even say that. Somebody will hire him.
Cleveland's looking.
Cleveland's looking for a
man. Would that be something? Would that not be something?
Yeah, go from Greg Williams, who's already been
in trouble for paying bounties.
Yeah, well, who's already been banned by the NFL, suspended by, of all people, the NFL, who didn't suspend anybody unless you're a player. And yeah. They let Greg Hardy play, for crying out loud.
Man, that'd be something else. Now I want to see Durkin at Cleveland just to see the explosion.
Oh, it's running through our heads.
That would be Cleveland.
That would be the most Cleveland thing to do.
Yeah. All right, what's your big plans this weekend? You going to watch football?
Yes.
You going to watch football?
Yeah.
I'm going to watch football, too. Folks,
you should watch football.
Yeah, you watch football. So we've already told you the future. They don't need to watch football anymore.
I'd watch it anyway.
Once again, this is our episode of Fade Our Bets.
You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Thank you again so much for tuning in. Thank you very much, Lucas Vaughn. New dad, Lucas Vaughn. And thank you very much, Jamie Hodges. We'll talk to y'all again next week. Have an outstanding weekend. See you soon.